Hey fellow Type 1, did you click on this video because you already know and love Type 1 Tom? That's probably true. I know I watch those videos too. Maybe you're new here. Maybe you're just now discovering the brilliance of Tom Allison. And in that case, you are in for quite a ride. Let me tell you about my journey with him and how awesome he is as a coach. So I first found him through his podcast. And if you haven't found it yet, go subscribe to the Type 1 Movement podcast. It is excellent. So once you start listening to that, you're going to just begin to understand how great he is. He's a fellow Type 1. And for those of you who have been on the Type 1 journey, you know your endo is probably okay, but those 15-20 minutes once a year doesn't get you much. So then it's all on your shoulders to find more information, how to really truly control your diabetes. And that's when Tom comes in. So you're listening to his podcast and you're following him on social media, which you need to be doing. And then if you haven't yet, you really should sign up for his program. It will change your life for the better, guaranteed. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. For me, I've had Type 1 for nearly 25 years, and over those years, I've gotten a little bit complacent, not counting my carbs exactly, not keeping track, and definitely not pre-bolusing. And we all know the importance of that. And maybe you've forgotten about that like I did, but Tom's a great reminder. And over the years, I've been in okay control. Not great, but decent. But once you have Tom as your coach, you'll get that accountability, and you'll be in a group of other Type 1s also being coached by Tom, who will help you and encourage you and give you hints and tips that you just never thought of. And that is huge. Because for me, I had an A1C of around 7.2, I think, when I started. So like an average time in target, about 75% on my CGM, my Dexcom CGM. And that was about 130 milligrams per deciliter. But I was having quite a few lows, especially around exercise. And I thought it was okay. I thought it was normal. And I thought there was nothing I could really do about it. Just correct the lows with some glucose once you start dropping. But Tom helps you learn how to do it properly. You don't have to drop low. You will learn how to keep yourself in a safe zone. You can exercise, you can run, bike, swim, do whatever you love to do without crashing. And you'll learn how to count those carbs, and you will hit every goal you could even possibly dream of with Tom's help. I promise you that, because he was able to help me start losing the weight that I've wanted to lose for so long that no one else could help me figure out. My A1C now is about 6.0, and I haven't seen that in years and years. My average right now is about 112 milligrams per deciliter, and I am consistently 90% time in target. I can't overestimate or over-exaggerate how amazing that feels. Some days I even get 100% time in target, which I know is not sustainable, but I love that feeling that the hard work pays off. So now I know much better how to count carbs. I have the tools to help me adjust my insulin to carb ratio, my basal rates. And I can exercise without dropping low now, and that is huge. That is huge for me. And I pre-bolus for every meal. Tom also tells you the importance of movement, and that's something we tend to forget, that walking does wonders for your blood sugar. You don't have to do a full-blown HIIT workout. You can just go for a walk and watch your blood sugar come down if you're having a really bastard diabetes day, as Tom likes to say. But would I recommend him? 1,000%. Without question. Tom can help you. He helped me. He gets it. He's a type 1 too. And he will push you when you need to be pushed, but he will encourage you at every step of the way. And there is nothing more that can be said about what that can do for your confidence. Not just as a type 1, but as a person. And it feels great to have a friend in my corner that gets it. He'll get you too. Promise. Good luck.